Welcome everyone to the PYRESWAP show, and we're back here on our fantastic set. Let's see. I've been writing now every day for like 11 to 13 hours, and I'm gonna be distributing a PDF today to, let's say, a handful of people that have been approved for early review. I just want to say this starting up that, you know, there is like one or two horror scenes in the fantasy fiction part, and have you guys ever noticed that horror writers are incredibly unwell adjusted? Does that make sense? Like the antonym of well adjusted, like unwell adjusted. Have you guys ever noticed that? Can you guys hear me? I guess I'm looking at the I'll look at the Discord chat right here. Yeah, so anyways, I'm going to be previewing, or should I say I'm going to be circulating this PDF because this PDF is roughly about, I wanted to finish writing Act 3 like Saturday or Sunday or something, and it's not finished. But I'm going to preview because I think the people who are waiting for it deserve it. I'm going to circulate this to get feedback early while I continue working on finishing Act 3. And I think this will give people a lot of context as to how we use storytelling to neurologically move people along. On top of that, on top of the project, I've been working a lot when I'm not writing on something that's called Comfy UI. Do you guys know what Comfy UI is? Let's see, who am I talking to today? Okay, well, you know what? Let's see, since I know Whisper does image generation, there's these tutorials that I've been working on today at least, because I wanted to get I wanted to show you guys how, just in the last 4 months, like just since December, the technology around consistent characters and character creation inside image generation has gotten significantly better. Let's put it that way. Significantly. I couldn't describe it more. And because of this, it'll be even easier to actually get the artwork for all the visuals happening. In fact, a lot of it can be done automated, especially if we have the ability to upload an entire fucking book as a prompt, or should I say as a series of prompts. Anyways, more on that later. Yeah, I was going to print out a little bit of Act 3 to read on the stream today, but I don't think anybody actually wants that. As far as like development updates goes, development continues. The market seems like pretty sideways right now. I was looking at Fear and Greed earlier, and it's kind of unclear how people think. Yeah, I hope it makes sense. Do you guys have any questions? I could force maybe 15 to 30 minutes out of this, but I think that overall, we'll have actual character sheets to show you next Tuesday. The automation of making the art took a little bit more time than I expected, but it's almost done. And then by the time that's there, we'll be able to produce more things that are actually visual to show you. Does that make sense? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so Dr. Mac, I'm going to send you a PDF here, probably in about, I don't know, 30 minutes, I guess. Yeah, and it's not going to be the full Act 3. It'll probably be about half of it. Because, yeah, anyways, we're going to be finished any minute now. But, yeah, I think this will be a good start, a good preview, just to actually have something tangible. And, yeah. I think, by the way, that Alessio finally became our ambassador. So, by the way, guys, Alessio, I think, is officially our ambassador now. Big update. Alessio is finally a Twitter ambassador. Explosive. Yeah. You guys are pretty excited about this? Me too. The prefect, if you will. So yeah, Trigger, you're in the audience today? Yeah, were you aware that Alessio has now become an ambassador? I guess you can verify that with Pega and Whisper. But yeah, if Alessio is in and good, then you can begin retweeting him on the project accounts, and then maybe he'll get some following, and then maybe also our other ambassadors will retweet from there. Does that make sense? Fantastic. Hey, Seabiscuit, how are you? Okay. Do you guys have any questions other than when? Yeah, like I'm continuing to work extremely hard on this. More out of my comfort zone than I've ever been. We'll have actual visual stuff to show you next week. Yeah, I apologize for the delay, but we continue to grind at this. This is a pretty high effort project. I can't wait till it's not hinging all on me, and I think arguably that could start as soon as I send this PDF out here in about 30 minutes. If I send this PDF out, who knows? People might start generating artwork while they wait for me to finish the other half. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? We're going to make it. You guys okay? Yeah. Is anybody feeling like sad? All right then. All right. Well, if nobody has any questions, I'm going to get back to work. I'm going to send this PDF out to, I don't know, like a dozen people. I don't even remember the whole list, but yeah. And then we officially will have now lore from Pyre circulating. You guys excited? I do realize, by the way, the lore, though, the lore will be this huge value to people. Like, I think that people are looking at these extremely weak lore projects. I think the lore being really, really liked, being really, really in depth, only allows for like this kind of high surface area cohesion, if that makes sense. Do you guys know about like Warhammer 40K? The lore is extremely in depth, so people get obsessed with the lore, and they stay kind of like glued into it, if that makes sense. You guys get me? All right, fantastic. Okay, well, I'm now going to end the PYRESWAP show. Have a great rest of your day. If you need something, you can DM me always. I answer my DMs maybe once or twice a week right now. And we'll have actual visual stuff for you next week. Goodbye.